Welcome to Fishing Dorset Live.
Welcome back to Fishing Dorset Live. Currently a Sunday today, or Sunday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. We've got an absolutely big spring tide. I've come down the sandbanks for a session today. We've had loads of big rain showers come through, absolutely really big ones. It's absolutely black, and you can see the rain showers coming down in the distance there. I've just quickly set up. I've got my fooser out. It's the only one I've got set up. I just put a bagnall bar on there, and I've loaded it up with ragworm just to get a bait in the water. Baits today, I've got ragworm, squid, sand eel. I fished Branksome Chine last night and I give up filming. It was diabolical, absolutely diabolical, but this is winter fishing. So I've got bait left. I'm getting joined today by Fisherman Matt. So check out Matt's channel, I'll put his link in my description. Also check out Black Rock as well, which is Fish Zone. That link's also in my description, it's also in my channel as well. My fooser, I've been using it for the last few weeks, 3-4 weeks I think it is now, and I'm absolutely loving it. What I've done today, I've got the glass tip on there. It's really sensitive, but when it's windy, it don't wobble about. It's a really good tip. Overall, guys, I love it. I just can't wait to get the second one. I like fishing with pairs. I'm a bit of a tackle tart, really. I like to see a tripod with 2 rods exactly the same. That way you get the same bite detection, everything the same feel when you're casting it. I'm also going to be using sea rakes as well. Big shout out to Kojak as well. I'll show you what I'm going to use later on. I'm just getting myself sorted. Get my second rod set up. Steve Cox is joining us today as well. So let's get it set up, guys. I'll show you everything I'm doing. Let's get into a bit of fishing. Right, here we go. These were donated to my channel from Kojak, friend of Seas Weights. But this is what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use the old gripper. I'll probably use the flat lead as well. We have got a big spring tide, and obviously I've got the UV light which will charge those bad boys up. So I'll be popping them on in a little bit as soon as I get my second rod set up. Bait wise at the moment, Matt's on his way down, so Matt's got me extra rag, but this is a rag I got left over from last night. I put it in my fridge in the garage, and it's what I'm using at the moment. It's good enough for now, and obviously I've got my sand eel and I've got my squid there. But yeah, I'm quite far up the beach. Obviously you can see the black line there, that's where the tide is. And at the moment, that tide's on the way out. It's an absolute cracking spring tide to fish. Just hopefully we could get some out of here tonight. But I've got the one set up. I'm just about to set my other one up, but there she is. I'm absolutely loving this. That's obviously a 3-piece Continental, and you get carbon tip and you get a glass fibre tip as well. And obviously I treat it myself. Don't know if I've shown you before, but I bought the Leader Icon tripod. It's got a lot wider stance across the top for the fixed balls. But there we go. Hopefully we could get a few fish out of here tonight, guys. Right, what I'm just going to quickly do, I still kept the one rod out. I'm just going to put a 3/8 flapper on there. Just lob it out. But the tide's absolutely rinsing right out. Sun's come out though, so it's all good. I'll just check that. But yeah, just basically if you fish down anywhere down south, or basically any beach, just make sure you got your rigs off the floor, because there has been a few cases with dogs and stuff like that. There's been a few arguments. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to pop this out. I'm going to go quite shallow with it, so I'm not going to go all the way down to the water. Just go nice and shallow. Give it a good crack out. That's really shallow. See if we can get a small plaice close to the shoreline. But there we go, my lead's already dug straight in. I'll tighten that down. I thought my lead was in. Has my phone. Every time I record, I should put the phone on silent really. But there we go, that's a free flapper, in close. Let's see if we can get a plaice, or a flounder, or a sole. Right, well, I'll quickly show you. Once I get untangled, what I'll show you is just a 3-hook flapper I've made. What I've done is I've incorporated sea weights, flotation beads on there, and to be fair, it's quite a nice little rig. So what I've done, spray about half a foot of snood with a stop bead with sea weights, little float there, down to a size 1. It's quite a nice short little rig really, and I've put the clip down seas weight lead there. Obviously night time I'll ultraviolet like that. What I'll do, I'll just get a little bit of bait on there. The tide's ripping out, absolutely ripping out. So what I'm doing is I've just kept one rod out for now. I don't see a point putting 2 out there wasting bait till later. So basically, so simple. Get the rag on there, get the little stop bead, bob's your teapot, there's one done. And what I normally do is I normally vary it. I normally put like 1 or 2 on. It's normally the bottom hook I concentrate on. It seems to be the bottom hook I get the fish on. But I've shown this before guys, I don't use bait needles. I ain't got the hands for bait needles. It's just easier, I find, just to feed them on, like that. Slide it up. That's number 2. By the time you messed around with a bait needle, I'd have been casting out. That's the way I see it. I'm old school, and that's what I like to be. But what I do with this one, I'll just thread that on, probably about a couple of inches. And what I'll do, I'll put it around the shank of the hook, and then I'll get another one. And I'll just feed it straight in, hook just below the head, feed it on round, like that. Job done. Put the bead down. Perfectly presented bait there. Right, I'm gonna wipe my hands. I'll swap that rig over in a minute. That tide's ripping out and we got a big one back. I'm praying it fishes today. I'm really praying. I don't want a blanking video to go out. So Matt's just turned up as well. We're going to see Matt in a minute. Right, let's get this rig out there guys. Let's see if we can get us some fish. And here we have the infamous fish with Matt. Come down for tonight's session. Thought I'd join him. Here he is.
Hello.
But yeah, Matt's joining us for a session tonight. So hopefully we can get some. He reckons he's just had a bite.
Yeah,
So
might have been a big wave, might have been a bite. We'll see in about 5-10 minutes, I reckon.
but yeah, let's hopefully it does pick up tonight. Happy days. But yeah, I'll drop Matt's link in the description, guys. Check him out. Here we are, happy days. Matt's first one, nice little scooter there. Well done, mate.
Second cast, mate, happy days.
Good start, buddy. Let's hope it picks up, mate.
Indeed.
But look at that. She's a beauty.
I reckon probably about £5.5 minus the net, so...
Yeah, I reckon about that, mate.
£5. Solid net, mate.
Well done, Matt.
Sweet enough.
Right. After Matt's first little school bass, me and Matt talking. I see my rod go, guys. I got my first place, a 2024. It's only a small one, but it's a beautiful little place there, and he's literally, there we go. That's on the Seas Weight pop-up floats there, guys, so happy days. But she's a little beauty, absolute little beauty, and I'll chuff the bits for that. And I get her back, get another rig straight out there. Hopefully we can get the early evening place, guys. That tide's just turned now, and we've got a beautiful spring tide run back. Happy days. Right, let's get this little beauty back in the old water. It's quite a long old stretch down here. That tide literally will rip right out. So happy to get that first place of the year. Maybe not the biggest, but it's still nice to get what you come out for. I expect you to go straight to the bottom, guys. There he goes. Straight into the sand, look, straight into the sand. Look, he just buried himself. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Just buried himself. Let's pick him up. I'll get him on the next wave. There we go. Happy days, guys. That's me and Matt off to a pretty good start for the night. I couldn't get the camera on quick enough, guys. Covered in sand. Look at that. Absolute beautiful bass. Hooked right in the scissors there. What a cracking start. But yeah, and I get this one straight off. The rod's going again. So, but there we go, guys. That is a beautiful bass. I'll get him off. I'll give him a quick picture, guys. But there we go. Absolute cracking start to this session tonight. There we go, guys. I'm just going to go and put it back. I've literally put bait out, the rod's going again, but that's a good start. Right, let's get into a few more. I'm going to get this one straight back. You're not allowed to keep them February to March, guys. Right, what a cracking start for a session, guys. Anything's better than pout whiting. So far, I've just had that plaice, that bass, and then Matt's just had that bass. I've had a few good bites, but nothing's connecting, but the tide is absolutely ripping through. I've now up to a 7-ounce weight, and it's just holding. The tide's literally just started running up, so we've got a big run up. We're just hoping I could get a few more out for the session tonight. Matt's right behind me, he's live streaming tonight. So, it's not cold, it's quite warm as well, which is nice. I've got a sand eel ready. I've only got one rod out tonight. I just could not be bothered to put the second rod out with the tide. I'm glad I did, really. But as always, guys, don't forget to hit that like. Have a subscribe, guys. I've stopped saying it. But a lot of people do watch that will subscribe. But at the end of the day, it's your decision, guys. Nobody's forced into subscribing. If you like the content, I would appreciate it, just to make my channel grow now. Hopefully I can bring you a few more fish tonight as well. But Saturday night, I've got school tomorrow as well. If the fishing picks up, I'll be staying out. There's no way about it. I'll be going home late, and I'll just go into work later tomorrow. I am not missing out if it's going to be a good night fishing. I've been waiting for over a month to get on the beach and get more than pout and whiting, and so far it's been okay, so hopefully we can get a few more out for the session. Right, just watching my rod up there. But yeah, let's see if we can bring it back with something else. Nice little skull bass there. So far I've kept away from the pout and the whiting, but a beautiful skull bass, literally straight in the side of the lip, so he'll go back. Absolutely beautiful. That's on the 3-hook flapper again. But we're catching, guys. Right, let's get this one straight back. Not hang about. Let's see if we can get any more out of here. Right, guys. Look at that. Try not to get the shadow. Let me get my headlight off. one of my subscribers, Rick Phillips, guys. Fish disco, mate. You ain't gonna get much better than this. Look at that for a beach dinner. Eh?
Any fish?
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, big shout out Rick Phillips there, guys. And he bought the gravy. And we got apple crumble and custard for afters. What an absolute diamond. I'm gonna start chowing down before it gets cold. What an evening sesh. Look at that. Oh. Right, guys. We polished that roast dinner off, me and Matt. This just gets even better, guys. Old Ricky's dropped us off the custard and apple crumble. I don't think I want to fish anymore after this, guys. But what he's done, he's even brought us the cooker as well to warm it all through. The bloke's an absolute legend. But look, I've only got the one rod out all day. I've not bothered putting 2 rods out. Matt's still fishing, but I don't think I'd be able much longer. My toes started hurting now, so I've got a full belly. I might have to look it on the head very soon because the old cold's got in my tooth now, which isn't good. But yeah, once again, big shout out Rick Phillips, guys. Absolute legend you are, Rick. Right, I'm gonna call it a night there. Obviously, I hope there's enough for a video edit today. My mouth is absolutely, well, my tooth is absolutely banging now. I think I got the cold in there. But I'll come out, I'll give it a good go with Matt. I had the first place of the year. Yeah, not the biggest, but it's better than a whiting or a pout. So I'm quite chuffed to get that little place. That bass as well, quite happy with that. I had one whiting, which is really good. I've just had a bite on the rod now, but I've stuck to one rod tonight. It's unusual for me, but I've actually enjoyed it. I can sit back and chill a lot more. But there we go. I'm gonna call it a day, head home. Hopefully you enjoy this little edit. Big shout out to Rick Phillips, Sea Weights and Kojak for the weights and the pop-ups, which I made my 3-hook flapper on. Black Rock as well, guys. All their links will be on my description. Catch you on the next one, guys. Many thanks for watching.